Good evening. Good evening. I'm Suman. Good evening. So in this live stream, we'll discuss the list. The process of discussing this is, first of all, we'll discuss what is a list. What are the points, critical points that we are getting from the list. After that, we are going to have a discussion regarding the use. That means what are the different ways, syntax, all these things we are going to discuss. And at last, I will show you some mechanism of using the membership operator in list. So let's start with the first point. The first point of the list says that list is used to store a collection or sequence of values. Now, what is this collection or sequence of values is called? Now, a collection is called one or more element. A collection is nothing but one or more element accumulated together to get a list. Now, we have, I think, are you getting the slides? Are you getting the points I am showing now? Are you getting the point slides? Because in my screen it is displaying the point slide. Yes, sir. Okay. So list is used to store the collection or a sequence of elements. What is this collection is called? What is the sequence of element is called? Now, collection means if one or more element accumulated together to store the data, it is called collection. What is called sequence? If the data given by the user are stored one after another, is called a sequence. When you are storing some element in a list, what happens? When you give the first element, it automatically stores it in the 0th index position. When we'll give the second element, it automatically stores the second element in the second index position. So the next point says that list is a collection of heterogeneous data element. List is a collection of heterogeneous data element. What is this heterogeneous data element? List. So that's why list is called your heterogeneous data elements. The next point says that list elements are enclosed within square bracket. This is quite easy point for all of you. List is enclosed within the square bracket. Tuple is enclosed within parenthesis. This is called your parenthesis. This is called your square bracket. And this one is called your curly bracket. As you know, I am very much strong in drawing. So you think this is called your curly bracket. Okay. Now, the next point is each element of a list is referred by an index position. What does it means? When I'm storing some values, suppose this is my list. Look at this, I'm creating a list. This is my list where I'm having a value called 1, 5, 7. Now these are the elements. 1, 5, 7 are called the elements of a list, and each element, these elements are referred by an index position. What is this index position? I will tell you later on. Now the next point says that index position of a list can be positive or negative also. That means I can have the index position 0, 1, 2, 3 like this. I can have the index position as -1, -2, -3 like this. So that's why it is positive or negative also. List is mutable. This is most important. What is called mutable? Now, in order to show this, I will take you to the Python slide. Now, can you able to see the Python screen? Now, what I am doing, I am creating a list. Li is equal to, within square bracket, I am having 10, 20, 30. Fine. Now, what I am doing, it says that if you can able to change an element, what is this element? I said 10 is an element, 20 is an element, and 30 is an element. So if I am saying Li of 1 0 position is equal to 50. Okay. Now I'm printing before updating, after updating. I'm saying print Li, that is before, and I'm displaying it after also, print Li. Now let's see what is the output I'm getting. I'm getting 10, 20, 30 for the first print statement. There is no change, 10, 20, 30. But after that, 50 is assigned to 0th position. What is 0th position? This one is 0, this one is 1, 10 is in 0 position, 20 is in 1 position, and 30 is in 2 position. Now look at this, 50 is overwritten over here. That means it is mutable. We can change the element. Now I'm showing you with a tuple now. Now suppose I'm putting it in the parenthesis now. Now it becomes a tuple. Now when I'm executing the same thing, I'm getting error. Tuple object does not support item assignment. So it is not allowing me to change. That's why tuple is called your immutable. But don't get confused if I'm saying Li is equal to 90. Okay, I'm removing this. It is not allowing this one, so I'm removing this. Okay, I'm giving a remark on this. Now look at this, it is changing. List is changed. Now it is not list, it is tuple. But you might be thinking that I'm just showing you before and after. This is a tuple now, it's not a list. If you are confused, I'm making it TU for tuple. Okay, TU for tuple. I'm removing this. I'm removing this also. Now this time it is tuple. Now what I'm doing, I'm executing it. Look at this, for the first time it is displaying the tuple value of 10, 20, 30, and next time it is displaying 90. You might be thinking that, sir, you told tuple is immutable, then how it is changing? Now for your kind information, it is not changing an element. It is completely deleting the contents of the tuple and stores 90. That means create a new tuple which is having 90. That's why it is possible. So we'll come back now to the slide where we'll discuss the points. Now, if you have any sort of doubt, you are most welcome to ask the questions. Is there any sound problem? So somebody has given Vishnu Sahu, given no sound. Sasmita Sahu says no sound. Is there any sound? Is there any sound problem you are getting? Okay, fine. So next point says that more than one element can be accessed. These are changed. I have changed the color for your information with the help of slicing. Now, if I want to extract only one element, I will use index. If I want to access more than one element, I will use slicing. What is this slicing? We'll discuss everything today. A list within a list is called nested list. अगर आप एक लिस्ट के अंदर और एक लिस्ट बना रहे हो, उसको बोलते हैं nested list. A list can be concatenated with another list with the help of your plus operator. Plus operator is used to concatenate two lists. Now list element can be replicated, or we can create a duplicate with the help of your star operator, multiplication operator. So we'll see the syntax now. Don't worry, each and every point I will explain. Acha, sir, what is tuple? Can you explain? tuple will be discussed in the next live class better. I have just shown you an example that list is also is a type of tuple, but in case of your list it is mutable. That means we can change the element, but in case of tuple we cannot change the element. Only that is the difference, nothing else. बाकी सब कुछ सेम है और उसमें कुछ डिफरेंस नहीं है बेटा. When I will create a live class for your tuple, I will explain it. Not an issue. So I think, are you getting the complete screen over here? So what is tuple? Okay, fine. So next point says that syntax, how to create a list. First of all, you have to give a list name which must be a valid identifier. You must be knowing about the rules of the identifier, and after that I will put the square bracket. Within the square bracket I will give each value which is going to be separated by your comma, which is vital. Now next, how to create a list. If I want to create an empty list, I can give the list name is equal to empty square bracket, which will create an empty list for you. Now if I want to create a list with the help of constructor, then I will create like this. ls is the list name is equal to list, and after that I am giving parenthesis. This we can treat as a type conversion. An element or a data can be converted into list type, or else we can call it as a constructor also. I will show you each and every part of this. Next, here I am creating a list where all the elements of type integer. That is, next one, I am creating a list where all the elements are of type string because it is enclosed within quotes. That's why it is called string. Next, I am creating a list with the heterogeneous element, which already I have shown you in the point, theoretical point. Here I am having integer, I am having string, I am having float type data, I am having character data, string data, everything is mixed over here. So that's why it is called mixed values. Now let's see how we can create this before going for the index. Now let me take you to the Python screen to show you how we can create different type of items. So li is equal to empty square bracket. That means empty list has been created. After that I can assign element. Suppose I am saying li is equals to 10 comma 20. Now when I am printing li over here, when I am printing li, it will give you the empty list. When I will display li after creating this, it will show me the values called 10 and 20. So this is created an empty list. Later on we can use the list to store the data. Now here I have created list with the all integers. Now next one, it says that we can convert into a list. Suppose I have created a tuple. Tuple is equals to, I am saying 10 comma 20. I have created a tuple over here. I am displaying the tuple. Now after that I am saying that create a list with the help of your tuple. So I am saying list, which is going to convert the tuple into lists. Now let me run this. Look at this. In this case, it is displaying the result in parenthesis. This one in parenthesis. That means this is a tuple. Now after that I have converted to list. So that's why it is displaying it within a square bracket. Now hope I am clear to everyone. Any doubt? Up to this, if you have any sort of doubt, you can ask. Any doubt from you? So if you have no doubt, then I will move for the indexing. Now a list can be referred by an index position as negative or positive also. Now positive index is always starts from your 0. Look at this, positive index is always starts from 0. Now the negative index, it is not saying that negative first index. Negative first index in this sense, I'm not talking about this one, from where the negative index starts. I'm saying about from the list. I'm considering the list. From the list, if you want to refer to the first element with the help of your negative indexing, that means it is your negative length of the list. I'm always considering as per the program point of view. As per the program point of view, if you want to extract the element from the beginning, the negative index position always length of the list. If number of element is 4, then negative index will be your 4. So that is your length of the list. Now, positive index, last one is always your number of element minus 1. That is your length minus 1. And your negative one is your always minus 1. Now, if you want to extract the last element of a list, you will use minus 1. If you want to access the first element of the list with the help of your negative indexing, it is always your negative length. These we are going to use in our program. So, now number of element in the list is always equals to the length of the list. Now it's time to discuss eval function. Can we create a runtime tuple? Now, at the runtime, if you want to store the element in a tuple, so directly you can store the element in a tuple. Okay. So I told you repeatedly that only for a cross reference I'm using tuple over here. When we'll discuss tuple, clearly I will tell you each and every point related to the tuple, where it is going to show an error message, where we can create the elements for the tuple, where it will allow, where it will not allow, everything I will tell. Not an issue. Don't worry about it. Okay. Now, if you have any sort of doubt related to list, you are most welcome to ask. So next, we'll have eval function now. Now, eval function is used to evaluate. Its basic purpose is to evaluate and return the result of an expression given in the form of string. I'm highlighting which is most vital to remember. Now, this function main purpose is to evaluate an expression, but the expression must be in the form of string. Now, what I'm doing, eval is the function name. Within quotes I am giving. You can able to see that within quotes I am giving. So that's why it is a string. 20 plus 50. What it is going to do, it will convert the string to an expression and will give you the result called 20 plus 50 plus 20 is equal to 70. Now let's see next one. Now we can also give the integer value can be added with the fractional value also. So the result will be 12 plus 2. Integral value is going to be added 14 plus 5. So we are going to get 14 plus 5. Now next one is your eval 15 plus t. Now when it is going to convert into an expression, it is going to show an error message. Now who can say why it is going to show an error message? Who can say why it is going to show an error message? Why we are going to get an error message this time? Reason behind it. If you are unable to tell, then I will tell. Int plus float. No, it is not going to show an error message. I am talking about the last one. I am talking about the last one. This one. Eval 15 plus t. 15 plus t. Because t is not an integer. Excellent. May I know your name? May I know your name who has joined with name given over here WON, own. So I want your real name as it is not a number. String plus integer is not able to add. Good. So that's why it is going to show an error message. Now next one. What is going to be the output? Eval 10 plus 2.5. 10 plus 2.5. What will be the output? Samarth. Yes, got it. Yes. Who can tell me the next one? The next one is given like this. Now print eval 10 plus 2.5j. Now integer is added with a complex number. Now integer is added with a complex number. 12.5. Good. Now showing error. Aishwarya says error. Will show error. Mona Lisa, Pragati, error. Error. As it is, it has J. No, it is J is for imaginary number. I will show you. I will show you on a Python screen. Just hold on a moment. It is not alphabet J. It is a complex number. I am taking you to the Python screen. पहले इसको समझो complex number होता क्या है. Now here I am showing you A is equal to 10. Okay. Here I am showing you what is the complex number. 10.2j. I am saying 10.2j, where j is an imaginary value. So I am saying print A. So it is going to show you 10.2j. I am saying B is equal to 2.3j. It is also an imaginary number. I am saying A plus B. So when I am going to display it, I am going to get 12.5j. So j is not a character. J is basically stands for imaginary number. Okay, to store the complex number we can use it. Okay, now you tell me. J is a complex number. Yes, fine. Now you tell me what will be the output. It is going to add the value or it is going to show error. What will happen now after seeing the example? What is your opinion after seeing this example? What you are trying to do? It's an error, complex only. No, I need the answer. I need the answer. I need the answer, beta. 10 plus 2.5j. Acha. Now, how many of you are convinced with Aishwarya? Initially, Aishwarya said that it is going to show an error message. Now she is saying we are going to get 10 plus 2.5j. Now you are right, Aishwarya. It is not going to add these two values because one is integer, another is imaginary. So eval cannot add it. Okay. Now let's see that without using eval, can we do it? That is the main question. Without using eval, can we do it? So I am saying now 10 is an integer value and 2.3 is a imaginary value. Now I want to add these two. Look at this. In this case, it is saying 10 plus 2.3j. Now who can say why it is displaying like this 10 plus 2.3j? It assumes that 10 is the integral part which is going to be concatenated with your imaginary part. So that's why 10 plus 2.3j it is showing. Now we'll move for the next one. Now in this case what will happen? Now here also we are having imaginary value. Also we are having a fractional value over here. Now integer we understood. Now in this case what will happen? 10.2j plus 2.5 now. What is going to do now? Yes, let me see how many of you have understood this one. Is it? So it is 10 plus 2.5j. Okay. Next time onwards I will number this 1, 2, 3, 4 so that I will come to know that which answer you are providing. Sir, we write I for imaginary. Yes, we can write J also. So that's why I said na in live class I will give you the different concept what you have studied, something new I will give. ऐश्वर्या, इसीलिए तो मैंने कहा था लाइव क्लास में कुछ एक्स्ट्रा दूंगा आप लोगों को, जो आप पढ़े हो उससे कुछ एक्स्ट्रा मिलेगा आपको. 2.5 plus Aishwarya, 2 plus 2.5 plus, yes. Now this time what will happen, it will take 2.5 to the beginning, because of 2. Always the imaginary part will be in a right hand side, integral and fractional part will be in a left hand side, and there will not be any space between them. Ansuman. Okay, now you got the output. Now output is your 2.5 plus 10.2j. Next question. 10.2j plus 2.5j. Next question is 2.5 plus 10.2j. Yes. Mona Lisa Panda. Why, sir? I told you that in case of integral added with, okay, understood? Integral added with imaginary or imaginary added with the integral, whatever may be, or fractional, always imaginary part will come in a right hand side. Now Mona Lisa Panda 12.7j. Excellent, excellent. I'm really happy. Yes, everyone answer is correct. Now both are your imaginary part, complex number. So that's why physically it will add these two values, as already we have seen. So the next question, that where eval is equal to input enter data, and I'm entering 20 over here. I'm dealing with eval only. Now I'm saying print where, that is what is the value that is stored in where. Now I'm saying type where. What is the use of type function? First of all, you tell me what is the use of type. What is the use of type function? Then after that we'll come to know that what exactly it is going to do. ये type function करता क्या है? If you can know, if you can tell me what is the use of type function, तो आगे हम कुछ कर सकते हैं. पहले आपको पहचानना पड़ेगा ये चीज होता क्या है, तब जाके आपको अगर नट को खोलना है तो स्क्रू ड्राइवर लेके आओगे, वरना मैं बोलूंगा नट खोलना है आप रेंची लेके आओगे. Yes, nobody? I'm really surprised in this class. Aishwarya is there, Pragati is there, but still unable to answer. Anshuman, it will show whether it is an int or float. Aishwarya, it shows the type of the value, whether it is a string or a list or integer or float. Now it will show you the data type of the variable, or we can say that it will show you the data type of the parameter. So that's why the var will display 20 because it stores 20, and the type var will show you int. Now in Python everything is treated as a class, that's why it is displaying class int. Now next is I am having nums is equal to input, enter 3 numbers. Now I am entering 3 numbers within the square bracket. So what will be the output for this? Now you tell me the output. Used to get the type of the value. Data type of the value, not type of the value, data type of the value. Mona Lisa. Next question answer. The class must be interactive like this. The more you will interact, the more encouragement you will give me to explain. So Pragati says list. Mona Lisa Panda says, no, you are giving partial answer. Already I have shown you what should be the answer. Look at over here. What should be the answer? You are giving partial answer. Look at the print statement. You will get the question, find out the output for the above. So you have to give clear answer. This is partial answer giving all of you. These are all questions related to find out the output. Yes, now Aishwarya given 11, 77, 33, then list. Still wrong, Aishwarya. Something is missing. Aishwarya, look at the previous answer. Look at the previous answer, then give the answer. It is partially correct. Mona Lisa, don't need to say sorry. These are interactive classes, बेटा. गलत हो गया तो हो गया, क्या प्रॉब्लम है? थोड़े ना मैं अभी आप लोगों को मार्क्स दूंगा. Yes, now. This is the correct answer given now. Class list. Pragati. Yes, good. Now, 1177, 33 is not within square bracket, beta. Aditya, good. Yes, now it is correct answer. Everybody's answer is correct. Yes, this one. Now, you tell me about this. What will be the answer for this one? If you can able to answer this one correctly, so I will say that you have understood. Now this is real interesting question. Let me see whether you can able to answer this or not. Now this time also list. Acha, old answer you have given 11, 77, 33. Now current answer is waiting for your current answer. अब इसका आंसर क्या आएगा? नेक्स्ट टाइम से मैं 2 अल्फाबेट दे दिया करूंगा. आप लोगों को टाइप करने में टाइम लग रहा है ना, 2 अल्फाबेट 3 अल्फाबेट वाला दे दूंगा. इसीलिए मैंने तो बहुत छोटा बनाया है. सीता गीता मीता 3 छोटा बनाया है मैंने. सीता गीता मीता क्लास लिस्ट, सीता गीता मीता टाइप लिस्ट. यस, टाइप लिस्ट और क्लास लिस्ट. ऐश्वर्या, स्टिल रॉन्ग आंसर. प्रगति, रॉन्ग आंसर. Wrong answer. Verify your answer. Still you are giving wrong answer. Wrong answer. No, Mona Lisa, wrong answer. Just look at the question clearly. What is the input this time? Look at the input first of all. Okay, let me show you. It is going to show an error message because Sita is not a variable, Gita is not a variable, and Mita is not a variable. These are string and it is not enclosed within quote. If it is not enclosed within quote, obviously it will treat this one as a variable where we don't have such variable. So let me show you why it is going to show error message and how it is going to show an error message. Okay, let me take you to the Python screen. Now I am saying that L is equal to eval within parenthesis, enter. So we are going to accept the data. So we'll say that eval input enter the names. Okay, now after this I'm saying print L comma type of L. Fine. Now let me run this. I'm executing it. I'm giving the name within a square bracket. I'm saying Ram, Hari. Now I'm pressing enter. We got Ram and Hari. Now where I have given it within a quotes, that's why it is not showing any error message. Now I'm executing it again. I'm giving the data. Now Ram comma Hari. I'm making it capital letter First alphabet. Now we got an error message. Name Ram is not defined because it is not a variable. Hope I'm clear to everyone. Understood why we are going to get the error message this time? The next one, name eval, input 3 names. Now I'm giving within square bracket now. Obviously, I have shown you this one. You are not going to get the error message. You are going to get the result this time. So these small things we need to understand. What is happening in which case, what is happening. That is most vital. क्या हो रहा है, कहाँ पे हो रहा है, कैसे हो रहा है. These all three things is most vital for all of you. Now we have the last few things to discuss. Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Okay, so the last, it is quite clear to all of you that we know how to do this. So next, create a list from another list. How we can create a list from another list? Suppose I'm having an existing list called ls. I want to create a new list. So I have created a new list is equal to ls. Now when I will say print ls, it will print 10, 20, 30, this one. When I will say print new list, it will also print 10, 20, 30 because the contents of ls is stored in new list. So that's why both the list will have same value. So when the question is asked to create a duplicate list of an existing list, we can assign a list to another list. Next, concatenating two lists. If I want to concatenate two lists, so how I will do? I'm having list 1, I'm having two lists. Now I will say list 1 plus list 2. Now which one is going to be added first? List 1 is going to be added first. The contents of list 1 will going to be added first. Then list 2 will be added at the end of the list 1. And the complete one will be your third one. So no change in the list 1. No change in the list 2. Only list 3 will be changed. That is your 10, 20, 30, 11 and 30, 22. Because these two are added at the end of this. Next, adding a list within a list. If I want to add a list within another list, how I will do? So suppose I'm having a list 1, I'm having list 2. Now I'm saying list 3 is equal to list 1 comma list 2. That means both lists will be stored in L3. As the first one is your L1. So obviously list 1 will be added first, then L2. List 2 will be added next. So like this, we are going to move. Sir, L2 and L3. Let me see which one. Aishwarya Behra, sir, L2 and L3. You have wrote ls. Let me see where it is. ls. Yes. Yes, it was ls. It should be L2 and L3. It should be L2. Let me rectify over here L2 and this one is your L3. Thank you. Thank you, Aishwarya. Now let me go back. This one is over. Now I have rectified it. This is your L2 and L3. List 2 and list 3. Now the next one is your concatenation. When I will say L1, no change in L1, no change in L2, this one. Now let me rectify this one also. Otherwise, again Aishwarya will send a message. Sir, it is L2, this is L3. Okay. Now L1 no change, L2 no change. Now in L3, we are going to get 10, 20, 30 as a list and A, B, C as another list. So here we are concatenating two lists within another list. The next one is adding an element at the end of the list. I want to add more than one element. Here I have given elements. More than one element I want to add in another list. Okay, so how to do this? For that, we need to have a list first of all. Now we have to say ls because I want to add within the same list. So that's why ls plus 11 plus 22. That means 10, 20, 30. After that, we'll have 11 and 22. And the final result is stored in ls again overwritten. So that's why when I will say print ls, what will be my output? Now you will tell me what will be the output. Now yes, tell me what will be the output in this case when I'm saying 10, 20, 30, 11, 22. Good. What about others? Yes. Now can you tell me why it is not keeping the things in two different lists? Why it is adding? Why it is adding 11 and 22 at the end? Why it is not keeping it as a list? Next question is that why it is not keeping this one as a list and this one as a list, whereas I have added the element in the form of a list only. But in this case, when I am adding this, concatenating this, both are in the form of separate list. Now why this is happening? Yes, understood. This is concatenation because we are adding at LE. Yes. Because do you think that because it is the same variable concatenating? Okay. Now if such is the case, I'm showing you, I will take you to the Python screen now. I'm taking you to the Python screen. Now I'm saying L is equal to 10 comma 20. I'm saying L is equal to L plus within quotes this comma is. Now if I'll say print L, what will be my output? Now what will be my output? I am now concatenating again. तो वो आपका नहीं गलत गलत चला गया आपके पास क्योंकि ये एंटर प्रेस नहीं हुआ है. नो नो, इट इज लाइक दिस. नो 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 बेटा, गलत चला गया आपके पास, गलत चला गया. वेट ए मिनट, गलत चला गया क्योंकि वहां पे एंटर की काम नहीं कर रहा है. No, can you able to see the screen now? Look at the Python screen. Look at the Python screen. Now in this what will be the output? यहाँ पे मुझे output बोलो, इसमें क्या आएगा? Error. Now what is going to show error message? Because it is concatenating with the string. List cannot be concatenated with the string. So if I will put parenthesis now, if I put parenthesis now, will it give me the output or error? Now look at this. This time we are having a tuple which is concatenated with the list. Now after that I am saying within parenthesis I am saying L comma, we are having 12 comma 22. Now this one, we can add with tuple, we cannot add with, fine. This time now, this time I'm not having tuple, I'm having list. Is it going to work for you now? But it is in a two form. That means we can say that if I'll say plus, it is going to give me the different output because of concatenation. But if I'll put comma, it will give me the different output because here one L is itself is taken as a list and another list is also included in this. So that's why we are going to get different output in this case. Let's come back to the Python screen now. Like string, we can use this operator. Now A in apple. So you have to tell me, because print statement is given over here, you have to tell A is available in apple. Aishwarya answer is true. I'm waiting for others answer quickly. Whether you got the question or not. Now you can able to see the question and tell me the answer. Acha, it is lagging. Now you, acha, your video is lagging perhaps. No, everything is correct in this